agent. So as always, make sure that the knowledge base is populated with valuable knowledge material before you start creating content in the marketing agent. And first thing you see is the content calendar and any pending content that you need to review before posting. The content calendar shows what's already sent and what is pending review on the day that it was created, as you can see here. And if you want to create something new, then they offer a plethora of different options to create for marketing plans regarding marketing. So here you can create social media posts, tailor it whether to Instagram, LinkedIn, or Facebook, and then just describe what the post is like and it will generate automatically. And to upload pictures, this is important. They have to already have an existing picture inside brand assets. And if they don't, then they could always, this window will pop up and they could just always just upload an image. And then it'll automatically get saved to brand assets. And here, creating an email campaign, there are 3 templates we offer: promotion, newsletter, and event invite. They all are, newsletter is the longest one of them all, with multiple sections for different types of events or news that they could be talking about. Promotion is very short normally, usually just for one type of promotion. And event invite could be longer depending on their preference. Users could continue adding more events to the template if they choose to. And along with promotion, this one still stays the shortest one. And once they, I suppose, generate this, then save 30%. Refer a friend. And your actual link, it's important that their call to action link is filled, otherwise it will flag it and not be able to send it out. And now that it's generated, they could preview it and see the signature at the bottom. And they can edit if they want to. You could either change this image or delete it entirely. Edit the text within the box itself. Or use AI to revise. And then here is the recipient. You could send a test email to your own email address if you choose to, or you can select recipients. So here you could either use AI query, use some of the example queries that we suggest, or just do manually, like all customers. Or you could do manual selection. And that is and then they could just choose valid contacts that have an actual email. And that's for recipient selection. And then they could choose to either send it immediately or schedule it based on time and date. And then once they save and exit, if they haven't approved and scheduled it, it will never send out. And this will just save it as a draft. And next is marketing plan. This is where users can create like a 3-month long marketing plan, like increase leads. based on their goals, and they could choose what type of content they want to be included in this marketing plan. It usually comes down to their own preference and type of business. So let's create, and oh, this is very important. They need to set up funnel intelligence, which we will cover in a later video. So let's create plan anyway. And once your action plan is generated, they get a basic breakdown of each month. And then they can view the calendar, see the actual events. And they can click on the event to get more details. And then they can suggest changes in the AI suggestion box. And once they approve it, they can execute it. And then they can start seeing all the planned events in their content calendar. And this is an important thing to know. Any future like post or email campaign, it doesn't get generated until 2 days before the actual scheduled date. And then users will be prompted to review the generated post. So far, it's just a draft schedule. It's not generated yet, so that's what they show as. And now, lastly is the blog agent. So first, just double check the business location. It pulls automatically from the knowledge base, so it's very important that get that correct. And business is not completely location is not completely required, so that can be marked as optional. And any ideas or competitors are also optional, and if none of those are provided, it just analyzes business content and most recent trends. And first, the thing they have to do is select a microtrend. And then they can see more context about the macro trends, the main trends that are going on currently around like their business space, and also their business profile on what like the AI found to be based off their knowledge base, and also regional competitors and seasonal content. So they choose a microtrend to make a blog around. They can refresh the trends if they want. And next is generate. And this it generates a blog post and then automatically feeds it into a search engine optimizer to change around key context words to optimize the blog for search engines. And here is the finalized SEO and GEO optimized blog. So here they can read it. And if they want to, they can download it as a Word doc or copy it directly as content. And here is the SEO breakdown and GEO breakdown, as well as the score breakdown. And that is, and of course, the call to action and meta description. And they can go back to creating another blog if they want, or just view the existing blog post. So blog posts are shown here. Any past blog posts are shown here and not in the review content. And finally is analytics. All types of emails or posts are shown here, and their engagement is shown here. And if an email campaign was sent out they would basically be able to see the breakdown on whether an email was opened or not, see whether an email was opened or if it was bounced, or clicked upon by any of the recipients. And that gives the basic breakdown of those emails, and also a breakdown on like which contact specifically either opened or clicked the email. And that is all for the marketing agent.